On July 14th of this past year, my friend Tiffany, who is a pastor's wife and a mother of 5, died of cancer.
My husband and I have been trying to have kids for a while. Back in 2011, we had a miscarriage.
I'm 20 years old, and on July 5th, I had 2 strokes.
Since I was 8, I've had type 1 diabetes. It just gets frustrating when you're hanging out with your friends and you have to change plans because your insulin pump goes bad and you have to leave, or the thought of not having a family because I can't get my sugar under control. That's really tough.
3 years ago, I had back surgery and complications right after I ended up with blood clots in both legs, stem to stem, no blood flowing.
A few years ago, I went through a season of really intense depression. I just felt like I was failing at everything.
I struggle for years with anxiety and depression. I had been on some massive medications that made me like a zombie.
Literally hundreds of people were praying all over the country for a miraculous healing in her body. I truly believed from the bottom of my heart that she would be healed.
2018, we were adopting twin girls. We got to meet them. We spent 5 days just holding those girls, and then we had to give them up and to give them back.
I was sad. I was getting really depressed. I didn't know why God chose me to have these.
You see everyone around you having kids, and it really is something that I struggle with.
I had to put the faith in God that He was going to get me through this and that He was not going to let me die or be paralyzed.
I started having suicidal thoughts, and I started thinking that everyone would be better off without me.
I knew that I needed to look to something higher to help me get through this toxicity attacking my mind.
But God.
But God.
But God.
But God.
But God.
But God.
God.
But
God.
But God.
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 But God.
But God.
But God.
But God. But God
Came running towards me, and He met me right where I was, in my weakness, in my mess, and He saved me.
We still don't know why God didn't heal her, but as Tiffany would say, He's still God and He's still good.
I lived through that medical ordeal that I should have never lived through.
The following Sunday that I got out of the hospital, I got baptized at Abundant Life Church, and my life has been changed, and I've been walking with Him ever since.
Even though I still struggle, I believe God has a bigger plan and God's going to walk with me through this.
But while I was doubting, God was planning and preparing for us to welcome our son home.
But God found me. I was invited to Abundant Life Church by a friend, and my life has completely changed in these past 7 months for the better.
And I have to believe Romans 8:28, which says that all things work together for good to those who love God. At her memorial service, there were about 2,000 people there, and hundreds gave their lives to Christ. And that is God turning things together for good.
He makes everything beautiful in His time. He healed my mind, which was broken.
God gave me my voice back. He gave me the ability to function perfectly so I can share my story and inspire everyone else.
I still suffer with anxiety, but now I know that even on those bad days, that God has my back.
I was struggling in my faith, but God doesn't change, and He is always faithful.
But God fulfilled His promise, and He made me a mom.